Well, next tonight, hundreds of albino children in East Africa are getting a donation of crucial aid from Nottingham. It follows an appeal from city filmmaker Andrew Cowper, who spent time in the area. Today, he went to pick up some sun cream from Boots before it's flown over to the kids, and he has this report.
Albinism relates to a gene disorder that produces a lack of melanin found in skin, eyes and hair, resulting in the individual having pale skin. For these children and many others in Kenya, each day is filled with a constant fear of murder and body mutilations from criminal gangs for the use of witchcraft. Briska is a grandmother and full-time guardian to 13-year-old Agnes. Her story, just like many others, is a very touching one. At birth, Agnes's mother tried to drown her and her sister. Briska was able to save Agnes and now cares for her full time.
Na hata huyo mtoto alisaa ingine kufuata huyu alitupa kama mimi hakuna, alienda mbali na akasaa mwingine tena tu alikuwa albino, alitupa, alisaa tu akaona tu ni hiyo, alilia tu mpaka akakufa.
When someone calls you an albino, a mzungu, how do you feel?
Nasikia mbaya.
Do you think it's right that people do that?
No.
Agnes's ambitions are to become a lawyer and help others faced with similar situations. A leading social figure in Parliament believes there are ways to tackle this taboo.
Education is the great equalizer, as Horace Mann once said, the great American president, because if you go to school and you study, you become a lawyer, not a rich lawyer. You can make money out of that, but then education is a great equalizer. For some of us, education has played a critical role in being who we are.
For these children, the charity Kaksu offers them a lifeline away from harm by providing security while boarding in school. While filming in Kenya, I noticed a surprising link between the children and Nottingham. The sun lotion they purchased from the local chemist is made by Boots. After returning to the UK, Boots agreed to supply sun lotion to the children for free, which has now been flown over by Kenya Airways. Andrew Cowper, Notts TV News.
Well, Andrew Cowper joins me now. Andrew, that was just such an amazing report to see them there. How bad is it when you go out there? I mean, the fact that they feel ashamed to look like this, it just really moved me and shocked me watching that report.
Well, the situation, it's a big problem in the rural parts of Kenya because, of course, education as well is essentially just as big as a problem. So for them in the rural parts, that's where they see it as a big taboo. Or quite often families who do have albino children are looked down upon, and it's always the male who runs away from the relationship because he feels ashamed.
And children being killed because of the colour of their skin. Yeah,
they seem to have this, they have this belief that albino children, it's not just children, even adults have this special, mythical powers. And, the situation has been getting worse because what they're doing now is they're going into albino graves and essentially all they want is the bones. So they're going into the graves, opening up the graves and just taking the bones. So now what they're having to do is cement the graves over the top and all the way around the side.
I mean, how likely is it that this will ever get better for them and that they will be accepted as just normal people, which they are?
Well, I think the situation is, it is improving because, reports such as mine and Vicky and Tetema done a report in 2008 for BBC highlighting the problem and, making it aware to the wider community of what's going on. So the situation is getting better. But I think more could be done, especially, with governments and just trying to help out a bit more.
Now, your sun cream, that is going to make a massive difference to them, isn't it? Because it's so expensive to buy sun cream.
As you can imagine, poverty is a big problem in Kenya. And for these children and for the charity, it will be a nice respite for them and it will hopefully improve their lives just for those, even if it's only for 2 months, it will give the charity a nice breathing space to maybe purchase more food, or maybe even just take them out for a trip together or something like that.
So that will just go straight to the children.
Yeah,
and
it's going to go.
use
Yeah,
that.
making sure it's going straight to the children. Kenya Airways have agreed to fly the sun lotion over for me, and my uncle, who actively helps out with the charity and donates, is going to collect the sun lotion.
Amazing.
And I'll get a video for you as well from the children.
Well, send it to us, and good luck to you, and thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.